Hello, welcome to AWS with Jaymit. Today I'm going to host AWS Community Builder. In this video, we are going to cover everything about AWS Community Builders, what is AWS Community Builder, and how you can join the program, and what are other benefits you are getting, and how you can apply for the community builders. We have a three guests I'm adding today in this AWS Community Builder show. So we'll get an introduction from all of them one by one. I am bringing all of these three community builder along with me on this stage. So I'm adding all these three AWS community builder on stage here with me with this AWS community builder. So we have a three AWS community builder guests are now on AWS community builder. So welcome everyone. Welcome
Hello.
Bhavesh. Welcome Chetan,
Hello.
Hirapara, Poonam, Patel.
Hello.
So we have all three AWS community builder guests here on this show, and now we will take a one by one introduction from all three guests. So we can start with Bhavesh first.
Hello, everyone. This is Bhavesh Gohel. I'm the community builder in DevTools from last 2 years. I'm based out at Gandhinagar, Gujarat, India.
Great. Yeah. So now next we can take an introduction from Poonam.
Hello everyone. I'm Poonam Patel, community builder in a serverless category.
Great. Yeah. Thanks for introduction. Next we have a Chetan. So we'll take introduction from Chetan.
Hello everyone, myself Chetan Hirapara. I am a community builder in machine learning category since last year, and I am from Ahmedabad, India.
Yeah, thank you everyone for giving your introduction. This we all are a community builder. Few are in like I have a like 5 age currently, and everyone here are having some badges. I have a like this one also previously. So like it is an amazing experience we having through this cloud journey and AWS community builder, right? Before we like jump into more detail, like I would like to get a one by one. If someone like beginner and they want to start their journey on cloud, right? Like, so what will be your advice to anyone who can easily start their journey on cloud, right? Like, what are the skills they need to learn and how they can start their cloud journey? So, what is your opinion on that? We can start with Chetan on that.
Yeah, this is nice questions. Like most of the time, students are asking different such kind of questions, how to start cloud journey or DevOps journey, right? So right now, everything is in the cloud. Like if you're talking about all the kind of servers, deployments, everything is going to be in the cloud. So when you develop something, the next stage is like how to deploy it, right? So very simple thing. When you start the cloud journey, start one by one. Like first start the basic service like AWS S3, EC2. Learn all the basic things. No need to go very deeper inside that. And then gradually select your stream. Like if you want to be a developer, then there is a set of different services like Lambda and all. If you want to become a ML engineer, then there is a separate set of services. So very basic things, start with very basic services and then gradually add your services according to your interest.
Yeah, that was a great advice for anyone to getting started. What are your input, Bhavesh, on this particular question for helping beginners?
So, as Chetan Bhai mentioned, so what happens sometimes when the people are starting, they're having some FOMO, like how to start, where to start. So my suggestion will be to start with some practical hands-on. So if you are learning, practical is as well as important as theory. So if anyone is starting, just start the service, go through the basic introduction, and start your EC2 instance. Start some create one Lambda function, and just get practical hands-on on that. So it will give you more confidence and how you can start the service, how you can run some website on AWS. So it will be very much helpful.
Yes, like I agree with you. So when they're learning through many tutorials and videos, and hands-on is very important. Like when learning something, right? So it is good advice, Bhavesh. We can go with Poonam inputs on this.
Okay, I would like to add to this one that first of all, you should understand what is cloud platform. and what are the providers available. My favorite is AWS, and I'm working on the AWS at the moment. But along with that, you also should understand what is compute, what is storage, what is networking, and what is database as well. Along with that, you also need some kind of basic programming skill to start with. So you should have some knowledge of Python or Java or Go language, and then you can start building something in that one. But before that, it's very important to understand what are the fundamentals of the cloud platform and why the cloud platform is very much helpful to programmers and the companies as well. You also should understand what is the database if in case you want to make your career further into data side. It is very important for you to understand how the cloud provider provides you the database services in the serverless as well as on the server side. So how you can manage your things on the cloud. And again, if you want to be in the security, you should understand the fundamental of security very much, and where you can introduce each and every security services using AWS in your platform. It is very important to have this understanding before you start.
Yeah, so that was a really great advice. Overall, I would also say that, like, if anyone want to start gradually, like they can start with learning from skill builders available on lot of free tutorial available on AWS official, right? And also there are a lot of blogs and video tutorials available. And I also recommend to take some courses. That is also one good way. But skill builder having a lot of tutorial on official AWS free version also there. And once you start with like basic, as Chetan and Bhavesh and Poonam mentioned, start with basic, something like you can dig into EC2, how you can bring your GoDaddy website into AWS with simple EC2 and RDS hosting, and then gradually you can start with auto scaling that and apply wherever needed a serverless or lambda or wherever high traffic, right? So that way, like you can start with basic web development use case, and then you can enhance that, and that way you can gradually learn different services, because there are 200 plus services, right? So you are an inspiration for many cloud enthusiasts, right? Because you are already community builders and doing a lot of community activities. So I'd like to ask you, like, how you, in your personal question, like, what moment inspire you to start your journey into the clouds, and how you like get turned into this level, right? So I would like to get insight on your personal journey, like how you, what moment you like get a click your mind to get started your cloud journey, and how you get that started, and what challenges you overcome while you started this journey, right? Let's first get an answer from Chetan.
Yeah, sure. So, in one of my past organizations, when I was a developer, so I just like people were talking about S3 and cloud deployments and all, and I am totally unaware about all this. And one of the day I started took one course from Udemy and start learning it. Then I comes to know that there is like a vast amount of services and vast amount of knowledge that I can gain and that I can upskill from myself. Okay. And since like I comes to know that most of things are getting moved to cloud, even it is databases, deployments, S3, all these things, even simple data as people are not keeping in their local drive, right? So that's why it is very essential to move from on premises to cloud. And if I will talk about like past couple of years, most of companies, even like banking, financial domain services, insurance domain, people are moving from on premises to cloud, right? And that's the bigger change that everyone has to adapt it and learn that thing. That was the turning point. Like every time when you check that people are talking about the cloud, you should learn about it, and you should check like how we can focus on more skill, and gradually how we can add our new skill on the top of that. So that's the only answer, in simple and sweet. Yeah.
Yes, like when we all know, like starting journey in cloud is a bit tough, but if we go in a strategic way, it become easy, step by step. Good answer, Chetan, on this. We can take a next answer from Poonam on this particular things, like how she turn her journey into the cloud.
So basically, I have started my journey back in 2007 as a developer, and I introduced myself to the cloud in very recent after 2018 only. But at that time, the requirement was to make something quick and secure as well. And my first introduction to the service was Cognito, and I realized that it's very important and very easy to use this type of service when you are developing a project quickly, and also you can make your client and developers to understand that why it is important. So this is how I understand that, okay, there is something for the authentication which is very easy to use, and just like a plugin into your application, and you're all up in just like a few hours. So this is how I first of all understand what is the what kind of services a cloud provide and why it's important. And that's how I started learning every day. At least I was giving 1 hour at least every day, and have passed my cloud practitioner exam, which is a very foundational things which everyone should do when and they want to start their journey into the cloud. So this is how I came to know that, oh my goodness, there are so many other services you can also introduce in your application. And that time I was a senior in my project, so it is very important for me to make aware about the new trend and new technology in the market at the moment, and why we should utilize. And at the same time, I also have to make a balance that the cost shouldn't be affect too much on the project as well. So that's how my journey started into the cloud. And believe me, it's very very important for each and every individual at the moment in IT field to adapt the cloud.
Yes, it's everyone have their own exciting journey. So yeah, nowadays cloud. It previously like cloud was optional for developers, right? But now it is become essential and necessary for developer as well to adopt the cloud and learn it. Next week can take a same question input from Bhavesh.
So I have started my journey on cloud with PHP in 2023. I started with PHP. I'm having a electronics background, so it was a transformation from electronics to IT. So with started with PHP, made some websites. Then the serverless was a buzzword at that time. So started into some cloud. I started with Google, then started attended some events. Then came to know the AWS is also a one leading cloud provider. So I started exploring. Started some EC2, started some Lambda, S3 using S3. It was very fascinating. So at the same time, I have heard about some meetup is happening on Ahmedabad. So I thought, why not join it? So I went where I met Jaymit Bhai, Chetan Bhai, and the learning is still continue. From that, I started contributing to AWS Ahmedabad user group and started hosting meetups, organizing events. It's helped me grow personal level, also professionally, also getting some networks. And then the AWS Community Builder application I applied. Actually, I was rejected 2 times. So
Ah.
on the second attempt, I was selected. So if someone is starting and they see a failure in the CB application, so don't worry. You will be. You should apply second time, and hopefully you will be selected. And at the end, we will also see how the application will be submitted. What are the tips and tricks to submit the application, and we'll see what are the like. Actually, in personal level, I can suggest if you are planning to be a CB, it will be very much helpful as a personal growth, and it will really, as Chetan Bhai mentioned, it will upskill you.
Yeah, that was a really great answer, Bhavesh. Everyone, like it is all about patience, right? Like how we can do things with the patience and continue putting effort behind that. So like everything is possible. So it is a great journey. I also having a similar journey. Like like when I was working previously in the past with the some other companies, like they were having all the machines, all the servers are in Windows, and they want to migrate gradually from Azure to AWS. And that way I started digging into EC2, and then I gradually migrate whole project into like AWS step by step, did the EC2 and then auto scaling and elastic case and lot of RDS stuff and other stuff, right? And then gradually like from row level Linux server to I move into serverless, and now doing a lot of serverless stuff. And also joined AWS Community Builder since 2020, 5 years back, right? Like already completed 5 years in this program. So it is like great journey. Everyone have their own journey. So it is a great moment. And next, I would like to ask you all in this AWS Community Builder. So what moment inspire you to apply to this AWS Community Builder Program, and how you grab this opportunity, because the competition is very tough from around the world, right? And you are unique because you are in this program from this around the world peoples, right? So like how you what moment inspire you to join this program, and how you grab it, right? So can you just share your input on that particular thoughts? We can start with Bhavesh on. We can start with Chetan on that.
Yeah, sure. This is a very nice question, Jamie. So, what moment it's like inspire me to apply for the community builder? I was like already contributing in lot many community days, speaking engagement, then also in organizing and supporting different volunteer activities. I was also doing uh, YouTube video uploading for AWS, then writing a blog, and suddenly I comes to contact with you, like you and also some another community builder folks from Pune, and I come to know that why people are saying community builders, what is this? And I come to know that it is very simple, that I have to just do apply, and whatever the things I am already creating, contributing to the community in specifically AWS side, right? That I have to showcase and I have to just mention that it's too much simple. And that was the very first step. I just applied, and in the very first trial, I got selected in 2023, and especially ML category. Hey, I'm an ML guy. So it's if you are someone like who is talking or who is thinking like how to apply, so but just make sure that you have something that is strongly evidence that you are contributing to the community. Otherwise, there is a very less chance that you will get selected. This is the only single advice. And make sure that you are contributing continuously. It is not something that only when community builder application is started and you start contributing. It should be the entire year. It should be day-to-day job. It's not something like that you can just start contributing in some of the seasons and then stop.
Yeah, great inspiration, Chetan, from this. Yeah. Bhavesh, like how you what moment click you for this, and how you grab this opportunity becoming AWS community builder?
Using events.
Uh,
Then one day I met Jaymit Bhai. He pushed me to be a community builder at that time. He was already helping in the community also. So I applied for the dev tools and serverless category at that time. So I was selected on the second attempt. So what I advise give to the person who is starting is start contributing to meetups, organization. So as Chetan Bhai mentioned, it is not a one-day task. You just publish one article and expect to be selected as CB. Being a CB is like helping others. So if you are planning something, suppose you want to be CB and serverless. So many people will be on CB and serverless. So what a contribution you are putting in to grow the community, grow everyone. What are this is it is a kind of a giving back. What kind of contribution you can giving back? This is what makes a community builder. It is like a building a community. So so it is very much important to take note who is starting to become a CB.
yes, it is really important things. Yeah, thanks, Bhavesh, for inspiring through your journey on this. Poonam, can you just add how was your journey started in this community builder?
Okay, as I said, I was a senior position when I actually get introduction to the cloud. At that time, like we have a kind of culture in our company that the person who learns a new technology on Saturday afternoon, that person is going to share their knowledge to their fellow colleagues, and we generally put that kind of message in our group that okay, I learned this something new, and I'm going to share my learning to you guys if in case you want to join me. So this is how, and most of the time like as I have stepped up a little bit from the programming side, I get more chance and more exposure to the new technology, and that's how I have started teaching to other, and that actually has fine tune a better word for learn from the Chetan bhai, my skill of teaching someone and to make them understand why this technology is important. And at the same time, I also was attending so many events to make myself aware about new trend in this field. So this is how I feel that okay, I have a little bit skill, and I'm also very passionate to share my knowledge. I'm also very passionate to understand what the new things are coming in the technology side. So this is how, when I have attended the community day happened like 3 years ago in Ahmedabad, and I realized, oh, there are so many people who are contributing the community with the special recognition called community builder, and you also should apply. And then, so this is how I understand, like, I motivate myself to apply for the community builder. But then another things, what requirement the AWS have to selected for the community builder. So it's not like the in the first go you can apply and you will be selected as a community builder. So at that time I realized that it is very important for you to write some blog, and also not just share the knowledge in the group of 500 people or 600 people or 20-30 people. If you are passionate to share the wide community and the bigger community, then you should start writing the blog and stuff. And this is how they also, like, AWS also recognize that you are passionate to contribute something to the community. And let when you apply, let us select her or him to join the community as a community builder. And this is how my journey started, and at the moment, yes, I'm also community builder.
Yeah, it was a great inspiration from each and everyone here in AWS Community Builder. So a great answer. This will really inspire many individual to become a AWS Community Builder future going. I'm also want to tell my story in a short. Very long back, 5-6 years back, I was also new to this meetup and all. I was attend one community local meetup virtually on from my home office. And at that time, like, I was learning something virtually in Ahmedabad meetup. Nilesh Bhai and Ashish Patel was presenting something technically on storage side on AWS. And at that time announced this program in 2020 announced this program, and that was click on my mind, and it was really changed a lot of stuff technically and personally in my life. So thank you to this kind of like meetups and all. People are contributing, especially thanks to Nilesh Bhai, Nasis Bhai, and all other AWS Ahmedabad community members. So it is a really inspiring journey getting started as a AWS community builder, and now we are doing a lot of stuff, right? Sharing a lot of tutorials and all the stuff. So it is all about giving back to community, right? While we are learning, we need to give back it to the community. So it is all about that journey at the end. Next. I would like to ask about what kind of benefits you get out of AWS community builder programs, and how it will it have some changes in your technical or a life after becoming a CB, right? So if someone want to know about what are the benefits, so can we start with the Chetan on that?
Yes, Jaymit. So there are a lot many benefits of becoming community builder. Okay, so I will explain one or two. So first thing is connecting with others, like-minded people. So there are from all around the globe. You can get a chance to connect with other community builders who are contributing to the community, like us. Okay, and there are a lot many same peoples like in the same category, like in machine learning category, in serverless category. So there is a high chance that if you are getting some issue, you can ask to those. There are some standard practice, best practices they can use. You should learn from each others, and that is a very good example that connecting with each others. If you talk about like something else, like stack builders or something, right? So there is only specific group of peoples, and there might be you will not get the perfect answers. There might be people from Azure and Google Cloud and all, right? So in this community builder, you will get all those set of peoples who are within the AWS and we who are within your category, like machine learning or serverless or whatever categories you are going to select. Apart from that, there is also one of the biggest things that I was uh, getting benefits is like they are giving 1 year subscriptions to the QA platform. So it is like cloud academy platform where you get lot many courses on AWS, how to get like different certifications, preparations, and it is very good. I will say that benefits that I am leveraging most of the time. Yeah. Or do you, Jamie?
Yeah, thanks, Chetan, for sharing this insight. So, everyone get an idea about this, right? Bhavesh, you can go ahead. Like, if any benefits you have a mind in your mind, or what are the changes coming in your life, or technical things, right? With this AWS Community Builder Program.
So with CB, when once you become CB, you get access to the product team who is building the AWS. So it is a very much surprising to see who are the building the product helping you to use the product. Also, you get a mentorship from AWS expert. With CB, you get a chance to participate in some special event which is organized by AWS for the CB for the community builder only. And on the upscaling level, you get a chance to be AWS certified with some promotional credits, with also some swags and all the things. Yes.
Yes, when become a AWS community builder, there are not just all about this benefit, but virtually there are a lot of other benefits around the globe. We connect with the like-minded people from CTO to student, everyone, right? So there are a lot of stuff. It will also helping in the career level and learning and sharing both, right? We personally also have a lot of changes in us after becoming CB. Like previously we were not writing something, but we gradually start writing, preparing something, sharing something, right? So it is all about learning and sharing. Thanks for a great answer, Bhavesh and Chetan. We can take a answer from Poonam on this particular question.
Okay, so almost everything has been covered with by my friend, that you get networking opportunity with worldwide community, and you have knowledge acquisition along with knowledge sharing. But along with that, there's also one more thing, because once I become a CB and I realize that okay, I want to share my knowledge, then I can organize the meetup as well. And when I have organized my very first meetup for Women in Tech, as I'm also a co-organizer of AWS Women in Tech India group, so that time I have organized very first event in India, in Ahmedabad. And I realized that it also has fine-tuned my leadership skill, because it's not that easy to plan anything from scratch and without the team. So this is how I understand that if you want to plan something, what skill you require. And along with that, some of the perk visit, like you can have credits from the AWS if in case you want to try something, and if you want to apply or visit reinvent, you also can have some kind of discount coupon, and you can go and visit that. And also recognition, when you are going somewhere and you are introducing yourself as a community builder, you always will feel a little proud moment that okay, I am somewhere and this is my recognition. And the last thing but not least is swag. This-
Yes, swag are always we know like swag are just small things, right? But it means a lot to us. It inspire us to do a lot of things for our community, sharing things with the community, right? So at the end, like when I was become a AWS community builder since last 5 years, there are a lot of professionally and technically change in my side also. Like I gradually get a good opportunity in terms of specializing in serverless technology. And gradually I started my channel AWS with Jaymit, and sharing a lot of serverless stuff, right? So it was not like easy stuff, but after becoming a AWS community builder, indirectly I get those benefit to do this kind of sharing with community, right? It is all about giving back to the community after we get something from community. So yeah, it is a like great inspiration from all of your answer. Now next thing is like if someone want to become a AWS community builder, right? So what will be the process, and can you just give some insight on that, like what will be the process to apply and how they can apply, right? What things they can take care while they want, if they want to become a AWS community builder. If you can give a short answer, that would be also fine. We can start with Bhavesh.
So starting as to become a CB application, it start before 1 year. So every year, the for like 2024 onwards, the CB application duration becomes a 1 year. So every year you get a chance to become a community builder. So the start journey will start from before 1 year you are planning to apply. So uh, there will be an application opening on every February of every year. The application will require you to be submit two links of your contribution in AWS. Either in the you have arranged meetup, either you have given some talks, or write a blog about some topics. Secondly, you need to be check in which category you want to be a community builder. There are many categories like a dev tool, serverless, data, AIML, container, operations. So you select the category and start writing blog about it. So once you are ready on the next year, you can start prepare your links and submit to on the SCB application. There will be a review process. After 1 month, the whatever the SCB selected will be announced on the website.
Yeah, thanks for sharing your insight on like how someone knew what process they can follow, right? We already have this AWS Community Builder 2025 application open, right? From 6th January 2025 to 20 January 2025. So like if you are inspired through this video, then go ahead and apply on AWS Community Builder website. I will put all the details in this video description, so you can take those link and go ahead and apply. And in case it's expire or a application go down after 20, then you can add your name into wish list. So whenever in next year, as Bhavesh mentioned, when application open, they will notify you, right? So don't miss this opportunity at global level. Become a AWS community builder. Next, if you want to add any inputs on this, Poonam, from your end.
Uh, Nothing much. Almost everything has been covered by Bhavesh bhai and you, Jaymit, as well. So, in case you want to become a community builder, which you should actually, so the main requirement is how much passionate are you to knowledge your share your knowledge, and how much passionate are you to learn something new. So either you can showcase that by writing a blog, or you can share something to the any event, and that's, I think, most important.
Yes, as Bhavesh and Chetan and Poonam mentioned, right? Start with like contributing something to the community with meetup or a writing something tutorials or blog. So that way you also learn something in regarding cloud and AWS, right? While you writing something, you need to learn something. So that is the way. Like at least start something, sharing to the community, and at least you need two links while you are applying. And also this time you need a builder ID, right? So as soon as you apply, you will get your builder ID, and then you can process with your application with two contents or any meetups you taken. And also with the, you need to select at least two categories which is your interest, and that way you become like go with your application process. And after becoming CB, like you will have some other process, like you will get added into some Slack groups, and there are day-to-day communication happening there, and also webinars and lot of stuff happening, right? You are enter into like connected with globally AWS community builder community around the globe, right? Directly you are able to directly one-on-one touch base with them. So there are a lot of indirect benefits are there behind the scenes, right? So it is good stuff. Now finally, like we are wrapping up this AWS community builder. So I would want to take a final message. If you want to give any message to any enthusiast, cloud enthusiast, anything regarding career or regarding AWS community builder, you can just put your final message. Chetan, we can start with you.
Yeah. So community builder is not something that is only gaining, it is also sharing, right? So everyone has to share, and then someone shared, you will be gained. So always start sharing your knowledge, and gradually you can be eligible for the community builder. It is not a race, it is a gradually process. Thank you.
Yeah, great message. We can take a message from Poonam next.
Okay. So just remember that becoming community builder is not that easy. You also have to sustain your builder tag by keep sharing knowledge and keep yourself very active to the community. That's all.
Yeah, thank you. We can take a message, important, inspiring message from Bhavesh.
So my one message will be to who is just starting to becoming a community builder. So just start small. Start every day writing some small content. Start contributing to events, meetup groups, writing videos and everything. So starting is important. Once you start, you will start getting some feedback. Work on the feedback. So based on that, you will also learn from that, and also you grow personally. So my only advice is to start first.
Yeah, it is a like great message to start first, right? That is a great message. I mean, like we need to start with something, then and only like taking action, right? Not just talking about something or a like knowing about something. Like knowledge is not important. Getting like turn that knowledge into action, that is important, right? We need to do take actions. Go ahead and take action from today. And I would like to see you also as a AWS community builder future going. Yeah, thank you so much for this great AWS community builder. So thank you, Bhavesh bhai, thank you, Chetan bhai, thank you, Poonam madam, for joining today and inspiring lot of cloud enthusiastic through your cloud journey. Really great. So I would like people watch this. So like, share with all the cloud enthusiastic to join AWS community builder. Comments and share your feedback on this, and subscribe our channel for supporting us to inspire a lot of other community members and AWS cloud enthusiasts. Yeah, thank you so much for this great
Thank you
show.
for inviting.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.
For the invitation.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.